Sector falls into my hands! All gone, all mine! Yes! Sector! Yes!
There is a large platoon of Grineer Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Broken. Well done. Now get to extraction. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
All set. Service your weapons myself. I've been thinking, Operator. I thought you'd want to know.
Black Cat. Warfame.
Protector. I have made many mistakes, grave ones, but they may yet be reforged into lessons. Go to Venus. It's Valis. A new and terrible education awaits. battle will rage on in eternity unless you stop them, Shadow.
This is what we traveled back for? This write-off is your father? Very well. Let us show him what a mistake it was to choose Sirius.
How indeed. How can we both be here? Do you not recognize your own son, Sirius? He is wounded in body and soul. We are locked in eternal conflict by a force we can feel but not see, slaughtering each other over and over. We finally found you, alive. We retreat now and hide. Find us.
Warframe asterisk asterisk asterisk. Is this the new one?
You sense it, Shadow. They are both your son. Even though you hold Sirius here, in another place, Orion was held by you also. And now, they come for you from beyond this time. Time is a river, and they have learned to swim upstream. They're from a doomed future where one always wins, yet now they've found you. We must stop their war, but you cannot do this alone. Too much is unknown. Too many forces are raised against you. You must seek help. Not them. Not again. Calm, Shadow. This time, I agree. The dreamers can never know. Natah can never know. She must always believe in a future.
La 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 la. La. Ordis loves his new vocalizer module. Ugh. We certainly could use a few more domestic drones around here. Oh, no! Not a chance! you put us through last time? My poor operator. Shoo! Helmeth hasn't been itself since the drifter climbed into its mouth. If I find a Kavad in there, Intruder! Intruder! Stalker is... Wait. Umbra? Umbra? Umbra, Ordis will... must go with you. You cannot betray the operator like this. I will not allow... Oh. Understood. Well, Ordis will just keep the operator distracted while you are gone. But do not expect a rescue.
Understands the truth of this conflict, Shadow. You can be the one to save your sons. Let us begin by listening. The Corpus know much. Surely they have detected this anomaly in the orb Velis. Intercept their data to locate both Sirius and Orion. with yourself, Shadow. Your choice of a name was simple, from your beating heart. But the Void, our enemy, nursed and nurtured the unchosen name, forging a rival path, a second son. There is room in your heart for both. We must show them that. Alloys are dated 20 years from now. Truly a doomed future. Their plans, however bold, however drastic, cannot be allowed to take shape. You could not have known. Your dilemma is a fell comedy to the Dweller in the Void. I almost hear them laughing now. Plan. Shadow, restrain those opportunistic mentors. Learn what you can. How your kind have been twisted. You must meet with Sirius and Orion, uninfluenced by future forces. I will create such an opportunity for us, Shadow. Umbra the Broken, you are here to help with one thing. Watch the child. before you confront Vina. Unveil her secrets. We must know what dangers her future holds. Whispers from the future we must never allow to pass. Whispers of a Cephalon Parvos. A plague. This future is shrouded in darkness. Orion, alone. Always fighting Sirius. This witch, his partner. Must understand, this future is doomed. The Tenno made sure of that.
Approve of your future daughter-in-law?
You must only restrain this witch. Orion will come for you. This is inevitable. hunting the path here. Go once more. Adjust your weaponry if you see fit.
Face blue hard eyes.
The Yaiba is a relentless blade, a worthy foe. He must be sheathed or broken. Find him. These mass-produced minions have clearly been cloned from a single master. I suggest you find the strongest among them.
I know you're here. I've already sent the boy. My role in this eternal dance has come to an end. I do not belong here. I welcome death at your hand. Make this a fitting finale. Your death is already written. I am merely the ink. Patience turns opportunity into certainty. I have killed better foes in worse conditions. The patient hand.
Orion and Sirius are seeking your trail. They sense us. Conflict is imminent. Before they arrive, travel to Uranus Proxima, above me here. For there is something I must be certain of. Some way to stop this foul mockery of family that has led to us. Sirius. One a constellation, the other a bright light. Our infinite sentient eyes gazed upon them on our way to the new naked stars. Watched as they whispered by. We could have gone toward them. Perhaps it's time to gaze on what could have been. It has done this, an eternal conflict. Sacrifice is needed to stop it. Just like my Natah did for her children of Lua. Brighter than a star. It may be here that you see something I could not. Touch it in all its impurity. Withstand its vacuous laughter. Wield it. Bring it to me. Believe its promises, its lies. Spark. Hurry. The adult sons hasten toward the infant, and even Umbra cannot hold them for long. I've taken a terrible risk, but we need them together. Now, Shadow! Now! You wonder how Natah hid the moon in the void? What it cost? I am done with tricks, Shadow. We're all here now. Sons of Shadow, Hear me? I am Hal, the great and terrible, sentient destroyer of worlds. This day, I spurn my legacy. I repudiate destruction. I failed my people. I failed my children, Eren, Nata. I failed the Shadow, your father. I shall not fail in this. I, who once severed worlds, now offer what I never had. Peace. To you, void jester who watches our grief, I am my past. Myself, in bargain to sever the eternal battle you began.
Dinner time! Did you forget it was your night to cook? Come on now, before he gets fussy.
I am Hanhal, sentient architect of worlds. It's my honor to prepare a new home for you. I shall be happy to see you populate it.
Do you think he'll like spicy or sweet? Will he have a favorite vegetable? Just like you. I hope you don't mind me making a meat dish. I make you vegetarian stuff all the time, Soren. I wonder if he'll be a vegetarian, like you. I don't know how you do it, Soren. Sweet or spicy? I wonder if his appetite will take after me or you. I love sweet. You love spicy.
Stay together.
Sometimes
Blue
Ordis likes
heart.
to assume he knows nothing. Nobody can learn what they think they already know.
Face blue hard eyes, face blue star eyes.
Cephalon Ordis certainly has many, many opinions. Attempting to perceive, cognition algorithms fail to prove a negative. Something touches me. Impossible.
Hello! Excellent armaments, operator. Please return covered in blood. Safe and sound.
Take the time to stop and listen to your heartbeat and thank the universe for making you. I assume there's a heart somewhere inside all of that.
Warframe double exclamation mark. Finger red number 1.
I have challenged the Butcher Vina to an assassin's duel. Take her to the brink of oblivion. She must know I am her better. This asteroid field is the beating heart of Vina's operation. Now, it's Vina's turn to bleed. Smash the biggest asteroid and take its ore for our ship. Move into position. Collect the asteroids. Intrusion! Eradicate this infestation!
move out! Turrets ahead! We must hit them first! Artillery! Chip that ice away! We're in. Spies tell me that Vina has been toying with a very dangerous weapon. Breach that door! On us to eliminate all resistance! Good. Now open the door. This one wishes to test themselves against you. Let them try!
Come in. I was expecting you.
I have awaited this.
This is a really bad idea on your part. Sure, I'll fight you one-on-one. If I'd left my brain in a closet. Not a chance, buddy.
has me! Find a way in and take her out!
Here I am. Come get me. Again.
Operator, your inbox exists in a non-zero state. Would you care to check your mail?
Tenno, I have prepared this missive to arrive after I have done what I must now do with the poison we all danced with. The Void.
Mission complete, Mushroom.
Do you feel lighter? My efforts may fail. The Void might reject my sacrifice, but I know how it covets. It will want everything I was, and in turn...
Metal yellow first red, metal yellow first red.
Mockery. All will be together. I only hope they feel this peace I offer. Their happiness is theirs to find. I place the essence of that which is both Sirius and Orion into your hands. For safekeeping, you will understand the importance of keeping family together. If we ever meet again, I will not know you. So I shall say only this. I do not sacrifice my memories of our acquaintance lightly. But I know that you are taking care of her. I remain a proud father. Hun Hao.
Ordis is angry. I may require maintenance after all.
Orion. I like the skin.
All set. Service your weapons myself.
Predictable. As expected, Grineer have shut down the environmental systems, sending modified life support capsules. Use these to sustain your environment or attach Kuva catalysts to begin harvesting. You're near a fissure. Defeat the corrupted and use their reactant to open a relic. Our operative has just been aided by a security bypass. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. Life support on the way. Modification successful. Collecting Kuva. Caution, Tenno. Capsules harvesting Kuva provide minimal life support. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time. Will now harvest Kuva. A harvester has finished. Collect the Kuva. Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened. Life support incoming. Is ready to be collected. Additional life support has arrived. Commencing Kuva harvest. for a capsule. The raid is off to a successful start. When you are ready, go to extraction. Grab the Kuva from that capsule. Another life support capsule is now available. Tenno, prepare for life support. That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside. Commencing Kuva harvest. I've delivered another life support capsule. You have found a Kuva catalyst. Attach it to a life support capsule to begin harvesting Kuva. Is ready to be collected. Tenno, prepare for life support. Modification successful. Collecting Kuva. I've delivered another life support capsule. Kuva from that capsule. This capsule will now harvest Kuva. Get ready for a capsule. Additional life support has arrived. Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you. Harvester has finished. Collect the Kuva. Life support on the way. Another life support capsule is now available. Life support incoming.
Blue Hulk Black Cat.
Additional life support has arrived.
Rocket Red countdown liftoff. Metal Yellow first red.
Successful. Collecting Kuva. Caution, Tenno. Capsules harvesting Kuva provide minimal life support. The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. Tenno, prepare for life support. Kuva is ready to be collected.
Blue heart, red heart.
I've delivered another life support capsule. This capsule will now harvest Kuva. We will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
Shore skills. Sword skills.
Life support incoming. A harvester has finished. Collect the Kuva. Commencing Kuva harvest. Another life support capsule is now available. Grab the Kuva from that capsule. Get ready for a capsule. Commencing Kuva harvest. Additional life support has arrived. This capsule will now harvest Kuva. A harvester has finished. Collect the Kuva. You have collected enough reactant to open your relic. Life support on the way. Grab the Kuva from that capsule. Another life support capsule is now available. Modification successful. Collecting Kuva. Capsule. The longer you fight, the more successful we will be. Kuva is ready to be collected. I've delivered another life support capsule. Modification successful. Collecting Kuva. Life support incoming. harvester has finished. Collect the Kuva. I've delivered another life support capsule. This capsule will now harvest Kuva. Tenno, prepare for life support. Kuva is ready to be collected. Another life support capsule is now available. Another job well executed.
The old blood pumps within me. Bit-a-bump, the sound of your funeral march it is. Death's gaunt steed and me astride it. Bit-a-bump, 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 bit-a-bump.
Operator, the sentients are not laughing at my jokes. Did they adapt to my humor? All set. Service your weapons myself.
Hello, friend. You find me now. I've made such a terrible mistake, you see. In a universe at its own throat, where every living thing works daily to keep body and soul together, there's not much appetite for history, for stories. The Laverian may not be a real place, a place you can reach out and touch, but to reality it was anchored. And reality demands a tithe. It takes coin to keep this place rest, this shrine to memory. And a savvy businessman I was not. To be less than a man is to be a fool, and fool I was. Did I never tell you of Dante? No, I suppose I didn't. I suppose I hadn't the fortitude. The entirety of the Laverian is shaped by the lack of him, though perhaps only in ways that I can see. Though, by definition, a weapon of war, Dante was, first and foremost, a student of history. And he was my friend. Truthfully, much of the Laverian would not exist were it not for that bold, two-fisted academician's devotion to both myself and the cause of better understanding our history and ourselves. It shames me to think of what he would have to say about what I have done to our shared endeavor. Parvos Granum, you know the name. He of the gilded hand and gilded tongue. For an age he has sought what Dante and I had gathered together.
Operator, communications await your attention. Please check your inbox at your earliest convenience.
The Laverian welcomes you once more. Impressive, isn't she? The relentless hunting shadow of the Knight of Naga Drums. The last thing many an Orokin lord ever saw. Varuna, she-wolf Incarnadine. The heart of the pack. Hunter of Godprey. We remember her as a primal horror. The pitiless devourer, stalking burning cities of white and gold, slavering for godflesh. This was not always so. Once, Varuna was the obedient guardian of the Circulus, the holiest of Yuvan temples, upon none other than veiled Lua. Like a loyal beast, Varuna would roam Lua with her 4 steel-maned wolves, the stealthy Dinar, the invigorating Raksh, the stalwart Lycath, and the fierce Ulfron. But what they were sworn to guard was perverse, wrong. In a ceremony reeking of Kuva, the Orokin candidate would force their consciousness into the new chosen body, the Yuvan, consigning the mind of the hapless former owner to oblivion. They call this life-extending process continuity. Executor Tuval was one of the ruling 7 and head of the Yuvan clerisy, high-ranking officiators who enacted the hideous ritual, all of whom were now all dead, torn apart, all save for Tuval. Now a man pursued. He abandons his family to that night of horrors, his friends to the flames, and whips his slaves to ferry his decrepit, dying body to his personal ship. Destination? Void-locked Lua. Purpose? To initiate one final ceremony. To trade one last body, one last life for his own, before the Empire burned. To slip the noose and escape the relentless hunting shadow that had, one by one, in just one night, found and eviscerated every last one of his clerisy peers. The shadow that had once protected them. I never liked Tuval. What followed made me loathe him even more.
No, I insist. You first.
If you insist. How kind. How very kind.
Kind? You must be thinking of my sister.
Where is the fair lady, then? Should we deal her in?
Well, she sort of lost her head the last we played.
Oh? How scandalous.
My queen! The track grow restless. Where are we to hunt?
To Lua.
Well, anything helps. Here is Dainar, the Shadowed. He gave Varuna the gift of stealth, that she might only take by surprise, but never be taken. Let us speak of what made the Circulus special. The first Void Conjunction. It came suddenly, steeping Lua in malevolent, lashing void stuff. Within the moon plasm, thoughts took horrifying physical forms. Images dredged up from childhood nightmares or adult neuroses were abruptly tangible and real. Madness overtook many. It was to this place, the Circulus, that Tuval fled. Through a void tormented by an extremely unusual conjunction. Thrashing eddies, violent currents, and the appearance of horrifying beasts never seen before or since. It was as if, some have noted, the fabric of the universe echoed the upheaval, tearing apart the fabric of the origin system. Coincidence? I have lived too long to believe so, but can provide no explanation greater than that. Hoping against hope that the Void would keep the shadow that stalked him from picking up his trail, Tuvul touched down upon the powdery skin of sacred Lua. What Tuvul lacked in loyalty, he made up for with rat cunning. He should have known better. It is unclear precisely why Lua is a site of very special void conjunctions, but enacting continuity within the Circulus and Uvarium thereupon guaranteed a safe and strong transition, so long as certain rituals were correctly observed. A privilege reserved only for the Seven themselves. Imagine the scene as the innocent Yuvan would have witnessed it. The vivid insanity of it all. The appointed soprana, bridging the gap between worlds with her song. The Orokin executor, shrilling the ritual words. The bone-white void creeping in on all fronts. The Kuva, steaming scarlet in its glass bowl. And the imposing wolf giant, Varuna, pacing the perimeter. 4 loyal wolves at her side. This wolf you see here is Raksh, the Defender, Varuna's own loyal guardian, as she protected her Orokin overlord from whatever madnesses the Void Conjunction would bring, of which there were many. And on that night, Tuvul had no such guardian. Quite the opposite. Now, Tuvul would need flesh into which he could pass, but the shipments of fresh young bodies from across the system were no more. Tuvul, we will see, had laid a dark contingency. Rat cunning, as I said. The third of Varuna's wolves, Lycath, the stalwart brother, the provider, and soul of the pack. We know that Varuna and her wolves had served rite after rite. She had watched the mists and savagely destroyed anything that menaced the ceremony, flanked by Lycath's fury. The Yuvan ceremony, continuity as they called it, was an obscenity. The Orokin elite, aged and foul, would slouch and leer as the Yuvan, young men and women, cultivated on Red Mars and worlds beyond for this dire purpose, were paraded before them. They would make their choice, conduct the ritual, and then, well, that young life would be gone. And when those eyes opened once more, it would be their murderer looking out from behind them. Is it any wonder Varuna, freed from the leash of loyalty, was so intent upon making a meal of the Yuvan clerisy? I think not. Let's get to dessert, shall we? Behold, Ulfrun the Fierce, the most formidable of Varuna's sept. Executor Tuvul scrambled to set up the ritual room. This time, the ceremony was different. Instead of a soprana, there was a mere mandochord playing automated notes. And instead of the prepared Yuvan, there was a most unusual cryopod containing a young child sleeping peacefully. The aforementioned contingency. In Tuvul's hands, so it is said, were an artifact and a codex belonging to none other than Albrecht Entrati himself, father of void travel, and a man who had sacrificed his sanity to it. Tuvul opened the book to pages strange and profane. We know this, having retrieved it from the site much later. It is my belief that Tuvul intended to protect himself from the horrors the Void would unleash, using what amounted to a madman's grimoire. A desperate act indeed. I like to imagine that as he parted his withered lips to begin the ceremony, to call down the Void, that was the moment he heard Ulfrun's ravening howl. From Void signatures, evidence at the site, and what recording technology survived that once-in-a-lifetime Void conjunction, I infer the following. Forgive an old man some dramatic license. The kuva was poured, the lamps were lit, and the ritual of continuity began. As Tuvul intoned the barbarous versicles of continuity, a horde the breadth of which had never before been seen at such a ceremony massed in the gathering void. Things with 2 heads or none, lopsided, broken-horned, perhaps drawing their being from Tuvul himself, as if expressions of his vice. At this moment, I believe Varuna and her pack attacked, hoping to end the ceremony before it began. No such luck. The circle's site was later found to be treacherous with the remnants of slain abominations. Varuna and her wolves tore into the manifestations, rending with axe and fang, while Tuvul droned on, panicked. The pack hacked and tore their way through the throng toward him. Why was Tuvul not the first to fall? I cannot answer. Perhaps Albrecht's work had something to it, or perhaps those beasts simply understood that this wretched old man was the only thing keeping the door open for them. Tremors shook the surface of Lua, and a great cry rang out, like that of a mother crying for her children. Tuvul sweated. The kuva trembled in its bowl. Varuna was relentless, demons falling to blade and fang. But it was not enough. The hordes of the The Laverian is always open. Care to leave something to help keep the lights on? If you enjoy my displays, please consider leaving a donation. This place is sacred, Tenno. Tread lightly. Styanax, the Hoplite, the Spear Carrier, the We have so many monsters. Every child in Orokin times heard legends of the Belligaunt. This was the fate of the Chosen, to be merged together into a single monstrous mass. Leviathan. What possessed the philanthropist to create such a travesty? We can only speculate, but we